their own temperament. Allow for that. Allow it. This is where I come in a big way. The interfaith dialogue here started by saying, learn to tolerate people of other religion. Now the word tolerate actually means, I give you permission to exist. It's a very poor word. It means I'm right, but okay, I'd say, okay, tolerate you. It's not a good word. So the interfaith dialogue has moved from the word tolerate. They've gone to a new word called, I must learn to respect people of other religion. You may think this is good stuff here. Respecting people of other religion sounds good enough. It's not good enough. You know why? Because I interact with, say, the Abrahamic lobby, the Christians, etc. And, they're patting me on my back saying, nice, Mr. Lakhani, nice Jay, nice boy, nice boy. I will not make a fuss with you here and now because I'm being told to respect people of other religion. I know I am right and you are completely wrong, but I won't make a fuss. I'll just pat you on the back. Nice boy, you're going to hell anyway. Now, this is not called respect. This is called hypocrisy. If you really respect me, and if you think I'm wrong, you have to jump on top of me and not let me go, saying you're going to go to hell, but I can't let you. So this is called hypocrisy. You are still hiding this idea that you are right and I am wrong, and that I will not allow. I'll pull it out and bring it out in the open. See, this is called hypocrisy. So the idea that comes from Hindu tradition, this is one of the powerful thoughts that the Hindu tradition, since ancient times, this is not something new, very ancient. Ekam satta vipra bahuda vadanti. The same, if you like to resolve the human condition, we will use our own temperament, our own faculties to try and understand what is all this about. And as there are so many of us, there will be different ways of resolving the same idea. Many ways for making spiritual progress, many ways to relate to our spiritual underpinning. Pluralism, many pathways. As we are different, we will relate to the idea of religion in a different way. And this is what all different religions are all about. Different ways of exploring spirituality. Allow them, give them the room to breathe. Don't stifle them. Don't snuff them out. Don't even use the word respect. Accept. There are many pathways for spiritual progress. This is the magic word that I use everywhere I go, in every university I go to. And it steals the hearts of every youth I come across. They say, we agree. Unless you can reconcile a variety of different approaches in religions, religions will be at loggerheads with each other and want to thump each other. And that's what we see. Open the newspaper, first thing, fighting in the name of religion. And the resolution lies in this tradition because of its openness, magnanimous nature, many ways to explore spirituality. Let it be. Not just tolerate, not just respect, accept. There can be many pathways, not only my pathway. Not because I'm a Christian, that means everybody must be Christian or they're going to hell. This is not pluralism. This is his way, this is my way. Let it be. This is the first idea that I present anywhere I go. And the moment I mention the word pluralism, I win in a big way. Even though they shudder because I'm challenging exclusivism and implanting inclusivism in place of exclusivism. So I'm challenging the central tenet. And yet I succeed wherever I go without any difficulty. This is one place. The second place where I really score very well, very highly, is this marvelous idea in the Hindu tradition. Look, youngsters, if you want to again realign yourself with your religion, learn this and your heart will be stolen forever. It says, in order for it to resolve your human condition, you projected the idea of a God in the heaven. Oh, my Lord, you are there, I love you, I must come and sit at your feet and keep saying, oh Lord, you've got such lovely eyes. This has been a good way of resolving the human condition. But, do you know what this thing is saying? What you are searching for in the highest heaven as the supreme personality called God or Goddess is essentially yourself. You see, what you are searching outside you, where is it? Where is it? It's actually you are searching for your own essential nature. I told you, the aim of Hindu religion is to make sense of the human condition. And our innermost nature, our innermost, if you like, the being, our essential nature, our essential being is essentially something dramatically different from what we think it is. This, what we are projecting as a God, is our essential nature. We are trying to rediscover our own essential nature in the guise of bowing down and worshipping a God. And you might think, this is dramatic stuff, Mr. Lakhani, this is terrible, because you are now saying that God is no longer in the temple, it's in your heart, it's your essential nature. This is going against Hinduism, surely. Who said it's going against Hinduism? This is the whole heart of, throbbing heart of the Hindu philosophy. You see, your essential nature, you are what you are searching for. Is God is your essential nature, my friend. This gives the highest dignity to humanity. It lifts humanity to the level of God, saying God is not an external being. God is your essential nature. He is, don't you see? It is your nature. You are searching for yourself, but it's so difficult to find yourself. You need a mirror. And then you created this mirror called God. And by trying to build up relationship with this God, you are trying to, in a way, stir up and rediscover your essential nature as a spirit. Atman. Nothing new, is it? Except when you ask, what does Atman mean? Most people say, well, you don't know, it's something like something called, kind of your soul. It is your essential nature as God. You are that, my boy. You are that. What you are searching for is your essential nature is hidden. You can't see it yourself. You lost track of it. And you are trying to rediscover your essential nature, the spirit, as Atman. That's the aim of religion. I told you, the aim was to make sense of the human condition. This was the resolution the Hindus found. We are something different from what we think we are. We are the spirit, the Atman. The highest worship of God now, the same tradition. This is your Hinduism. Is no longer tinkling bells. It is serving humanity. Don't you see? This is your living God in front of you. If you cannot see your God in the eyes of the people you interact with in front of you, where else will you find your God? It is here, your God, looking at you through all these eyes, here and now. Where else will you find your God? This is Hinduism. This is the throbbing heart of philosophic, esoteric Hinduism. The term we use for this is called spiritual humanism. I'm telling you my experience. I go to so many universities, talk to so many postgraduate students. When I present the idea, forget about pluralism. They say, yeah, we understand, Jay, that's straightforward. But when I present the idea of spiritual humanism, it's like firing an arrow that will tear their heart. Forever they are stolen. Spiritual humanism? You are telling me I am essentially divine? I am the spark of divine? I am Lord? I am the Lord? You are that, my boy. It is just that you lost sight of your essential nature, that you are, in a way, kind of, fiddling here and there, trying to make sense of the world and trying to find a God and discover a God. This is, if you like, your own stirring up to rediscover your essential nature in the spirit. At this time, I think I must do a funny story. I've done it on Asta many a times, so please excuse me if you heard this story before, but I think it's crucial I present it. I repeat this story again and again. You see, when I present this idea that you are essentially the spirit, you are Atman, people from the other religions shudder. They love it, but they shudder because it appears like blasphemy. પાપી કામ કર્યું આવું કેમ કે હું ઈશ્વર છું ભાઈ આવું બોલાય કઈ આવું કેમ ઈશ્વર ગુસ્સે થઈ જાય આપણા ઉપર. They shudder, actually they shudder, but they love the idea. They knew there was something special about me. This is good stuff here, but they shudder because it appears like blasphemy. You are not supposed to equate yourself to God. You are just sinner here, and this guy is saying you are God. This is too much. So that's a jib. This is too arrogant. It's too arrogant for us. We can't accept that. That's too much. So I do this story, and I'm going to do. You may have heard. Some of you may have heard it on Asta, but anyway, I hope you not. A little boy, a 5-year-old boy, came to the Hinduism class, and he learned esoteric Hinduism, this philosophically oriented Hinduism, which said, my boy, like it or not, believe it or not, you are God. What you are searching for in all these images in heaven is essentially your own nature. You are rediscovering it, that's all. You are essentially God, my boy.